Well, good morning. It's the curmudgeon. And how is everybody today? Long time no see. I really need to get on my videos and clean them up. Anyways, it's been 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks since my back surgery. Everything is going okay. I haven't taken a leave for a couple days now. It's the pain's okay. It's about a 1, sometimes a 2. Like I may take some leave because I've been doing some work today. Nothing strenuous, nothing heavy. Let me show you what's going on just to get everybody caught up. I have removed, well, I didn't. I had my fiance and my roomie, Tanya and Cecilia. Cecilia's my fiance, and Tanya is my roomie. She rents from me, and she's getting married, so she's getting ready to move out. So I'm gonna have to find a replacement for her. Anyways, they came down, removed the old, battered, beat up, unable to straighten hood, and I have a fairly straight hood in here. And sorry, I'm still cleaning up, but here is the tractor pressure washed. I am going to scrape and remove paint and get it all nice and cleaned up. I'm going to remove the fan blade and the old hoses and get it ready to rewire, converting it to 12 volts. I've got the Petronix ignition module down the shelf over there. I just need to get a mid-70s GM. I'm probably going to go with a 3-wire. That way I don't have to worry about exciting the coil, etc. I can just do the 3-wire. And then I gotta get a bracket and some other things, but I'm gonna convert it to 12 volt so I can put decent lights on there and just make it a little bit more reliable. But this is the old original radiator, and it is seeing some better days. And some of the plugs, I don't know what they use for plugs, but holy cow, that thing's gone. So I have the hood here. I need to see if I can do something about straightening up the bumper. Don't know about that. My neighbor, the welder, he has a torch. Maybe if I heat that up, I can bend that back a little bit. I don't know. In that box, I've had for 6 months the front grille. I have in here a new aluminum grill. Yes, I did not go original. I'm sorry, it was cheaper and it makes more sense. If this thing's going to be used, an aluminum radiator is the way to go. And then my piece of resistance is, don't mind this, I'm still doing this. I have done organizational porn. So this is all metric. This is all standard, but I need like containers for these little pieces. But I got impact. This is a 3/4 inch or half-inch drive, 3/8 drive, 1/4 inch drive, and then like the 12-point pieces I had, miscellaneous drill-driven sockets, and of course your Torx for your sockets. And then I have ignition keys and midget wrench sets. And then I gotta figure out what to do with these. And then I got all my big and extra standard wrenches. I've got metric double-sided wrenches, round end, and then I've got the ratcheting with the angle for metric. And the reason I have a lot of this in metric is because my Jeep is all metric, and the new cars are metric. But I do have a lot of standard stuff. Old style beam wrench, and then I got a torque wrench. I need to get a electronic one, but then I got my hammers and brushes, and then I have this is for my pressure washer. It's to clean out gutters, but I need to move that and open up that space. I've got soldering irons and my multimeter. Got some miscellaneous tools, like I got a deep impact socket set. I've got hex key handled, and then I've got a big, huge 4-inch crescent or adjustable wrench, and then all my air stuff is in here. That took almost an hour to clean out, reconfigure. Over here I have new muffler and tailpipe that just came in. And then what I've got going on out here is I'm cleaning up sunlight. I'm cleaning up brackets. So these are brackets. This is the fender that I had patched. I ground down the seam pretty well. I didn't want to grind too much because then I'd go through the metal right there. And I'm just going to get some body filler, Bondo, whatever, and just smooth this out before I shoot it, paint it. But I want to get the brackets cleaned up, get most of the rust out. I think I'm going to paint the brackets with rust conversion to prep it. Both those brackets. I've got the round side brackets that actually go like you see on this fender. The bracket's already on there. I've got one bracket. One of the brackets is better than the other, and I'm gonna put it on the other fender. I got the inner brackets that go up here painted. They were in pretty good shape. A little bit of pitting, but who's gonna see that, right? It's gonna be on the inside. And then just rewiring. I am not buying a pre-made wiring loop. I bought bulk wire because I'm gonna need it when I do my next project. But I pressure washed all this. I'll give it a good go over with the grinder and the brush once I remove all the wire. I mean, this wire is all original. And then in the manual and everything I've read online, this pipe is for the spark plug wires. The spark plug wires are supposed to... See, I don't even know if this is on right now that I'm looking at it, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. And I'm told that the spark plug wires run through here down to the distributor. Now, a lot of people say that they remove that, they clean it up, they use zip ties. With more modern wire, you can get away with zip ties and stuff like that. There used to be, you used to have to worry about, I can't think of the term, I'm having a brain fart. Energy crossover, and it could affect your spark. I don't know if that's a thing really much anymore. But you know, people run their wire for their wire loom through this thing, which actually that wouldn't be bad. If you can see, I removed the generator, and the generator, I think the generator was original, or at least 20 years, 30 years old, because it still had the little flip door on it. I'll show you real quick. So here's the old generator. And what people didn't realize is part of the maintenance, there's this little door right here. And you lift that up and you put oil in there to keep this lubricated. Well, see, and I don't think this is the original. I think this has been replaced at least once. But it's a generator. It's not an alternator. And it's only 6 volt. And like I said, I'm going to upgrade to 12 volt. And I got new radiator hoses. They're supposed to be here today. I got the new felts for the 3-point, I want to say, what is that? The damper arm, control arm, something like that. But I want to get this all painted before I put the new felts in there. And I bought actual etcher and primer from Paint Supply Store, and then and a new gun, and then I can get going on that. I got all sorts of stuff scattered all over the place. I'm trying to get organized again. Anyways, that's where I'm at, and we'll go forward and see what I can do to get this done. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Tell your friends if they got any interest in old Ford tractors. I've really picked up a wealth of knowledge on these things. I can't spout off the serial numbers or anything like that, but overall operation has done very well. If you know of somebody that's got tires, I really need new tires. That's a big thing. Tires are expensive. What else? So, like, subscribe if you like this video, of course. Subscribe and share it with your friends. I really want to try to grow the channel. My goal is to get this done by Halloween. So it will be a year that I've had this thing. I got it the beginning of November. So I want to try to get this thing done and either determine if I'm going to keep it or just flip it, sell it, and then it's either another 68 Firebird, 70s Formula, or a late 60s AMX. Alright, we'll talk to you next time. See ya. Bye.